Greetings, proud sons of Rome. This isn't aimed at my true friends per se. This is aimed at people who are new in the gym, so you can show this to anyone you think might need these encouraging words. And that is, I want to elaborate a bit on how to get into the gym, and something I see a lot of is people being a bit intimidated or going into the gym. And I thought to make this video now because a lot of people will start going to the gym in January, and I salute that. I think that's a really good thing for most people to do. Now, see, really fat girls, really fat guys, really skinny guys, weak guys, they are intimidated going into the gym because, they're a bit ashamed of their bodies. They're not comfortable, they're not confident enough going in, presenting themselves in sport gear to other people, and that will be a barrier towards them getting into the routine of going to the gym. So I just have a little message to say to you all who are a bit hesitant to go into the gym for that reason, and that is, do not feel intimidated, because when I, for example, or any other juicy guy, see a skinny guy going into the gym, no one will judge you. Like, it's only good that you're in trying to better yourself. I have much more respect for the guy who goes into the gym, sticks with it, gives it a shot at least, stays with it for a good few months, and trains according to, a good schedule or something, than someone who just is too afraid to even start. So keep that in mind. Same thing for a fat girl. It's much better that you try to improve yourself than that you just ignore it. And that is, I hope and think that that's the attitude most people in the gym have. So you don't feel like, oh, these other people will judge me. No one will judge you unless you go into the gym and be obnoxious or something. But I hope you will not be that either way. So keep that in mind. No one will judge you for not being in shape when you first start in the gym. That's not how the world works, that everyone is jacked already and then go into the gym. So please keep that in mind. Do not be intimidated going into the gym just because you don't feel well about yourself in the first place, because that's why you start. So incredibly important. Might be obvious, but I just want to have that said so everyone knows that guys like me do not in any way see any sort of problem with that. It's only good that you want to take care of yourself. It's only good that you want to get stronger, be healthier, fitter, etc. And now to the other part of this little video, advice for beginners, getting into the routine itself. Now, once you get into the routine, going to the gym will be easy. For me, it's not something hard. I don't need to motivate myself to go to the gym every time. Yes, sure, I need to motivate myself to perform really, really well, but that comes much later. In the beginning, you just have to get into the routine. So if you motivate yourself via, listen to good music, watch some pre-workout videos, whatever, just motivate yourself for the first few weeks, 1, 2, 3 weeks, depending on how your body is wired. And then you get into that routine. And once you do that, it becomes much easier to go to the gym every day. And also, speaking about the training frequency, I often suggest that you train more days a week, because if you train every day as opposed to only 2 days a week, each gym session will be less of an endeavor, as it were. So if you go to the gym every day, you get in the routine really, really quickly, and then later on you might scale down on the days. But remember, the first 2 weeks or the first 3 weeks, something like that, until you get into the routine, those are the hardest weeks. So keep that in mind. If you stick with it the first few weeks, you will prosper, and do not think about what other people will think about you in the gym, because everyone there is focusing on themselves. I know I do, at least. So the only thought that strikes me if I see a fat girl or a skinny guy, that's, oh, good for them, they're here trying to better themselves. I respect that. They have my full support, and I would never think anything else than that. So keep that in mind. I hope that has been informative, at least. And who am I? The glorious Viking of wisdom, XXO.